Good morning, everybody. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. I am here to do a reading this rainy September morning. It is September 17th, and that is a special number to me. I don't know about you guys. So today I'm just doing a short reading. I also feel like someone here likes to wear jewelry because Spirit was like, go put on your jewelry. And then as I was in there, I was like, oh, I'll wear this ring and I'll wear this ring. And I was like, and I just stuck my hand in my bracelet box and picked whatever. So if these call to you, I know this is onyx with some turquoise. That's some kind of jasper. I'm not sure. This is hematite, and then there's all kinds of stones on this one, but really it's the Herkimer diamond right here. So somebody I think definitely likes the flashy side of life that's tuning into this reading today. So let me get my shuffle on. Someone is lurking in the corner over there. One of my animals. They're just lurking, staring at me. They could come in if they wanted to, but they're just lurking, waiting on me to look at them to invite them in. So I feel like that is the energy of someone here, or maybe more of you, is that someone is watching what you're doing, but they don't want to ask to be included. They just want you to invite them. Or maybe that's you doing that. Is that like you don't want to ask to be included. You just want to be you want to be invited. So that energy I feel both ways there. So yeah, let's get into the tarot here and see what messages from Spirit we have. Okay, so starting strong, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This card, I feel, okay, so let me just be honest. This card, I still don't understand, because to me, it says stinginess. It says you've got money, but you don't want to give it away. You finally got money. You don't want to give it away. You want to keep it because money makes you feel better. Having money makes you feel better. So you don't want to get rid of it. So there's this almost hoarding mentality. That's the vibe I get from this card when it pulls. And I'm getting that same vibe in this reading, except this can also be about actually gaining financial security and taking control of your finances. And you've worked hard to save, but you're not enjoying it. So those things come secondary to the first feeling I get, and that's a stinginess and just greed kind of. So I feel like with the energy of not knowing that card very well, that maybe you don't understand your financial situation very well. Like maybe there's some mystery, or not mystery, that's not the word I wanted to use. There's some misunderstanding. That's where the miss came in. The misunderstanding of how money actually works in the spiritual world. And I'm going to be honest, I'm also learning how it works. So I think that's why I don't have a lot of understanding about this card. So I'm sensing that there is a need to understand, to learn, to ask Spirit to bring the resources into your life that will help you learn how money, the status of money in your world as a spiritual person. I hope that makes sense. In other words, money is just a resource that we use to gain things that we want, right? It's not actually money. It's like money's the middleman almost. But money doesn't have to be the middleman. We just make it the middleman. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Sometimes when you desire things in life, But you're just like, I want that, but you don't think any more of it. And so you're living along your life, and then all of a sudden someone gets you the thing that you wanted. All of a sudden someone is out there, thought about you, and then provided you with it, So yeah, there's an exchange there, but it doesn't have to necessarily be money. It's an energetic exchange. So I'm getting a sense of to look at money differently, to not be so focused on gaining money per se, but gaining the energetic frequency, the knowledge of how to match up with the energetic frequency of the thing that you're desiring, that you think is the only way by money, but really spirits tell me there's other ways to get things. So they want you to put out to them, to the universe, what you want, get excited about having it, feel good about having it, and then your heart chakra is like a magnet for that thing to come to you. So that was a big message to start off. Wow, that was cool. We have the heartbreak card here with the Three of Swords, so I really need to see what that is about, Spirit. And I just saw 6:22 on the clock. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Cups, which is about romance, and I'm like romanticizing, like idealizing things, almost like I almost sense like a romantic poet here, like someone who kind of sees the romantic side of life. I'm sure you love romantic comedies or romantic movies. I'm getting Love Actually here. But also how he's coming forward with this cup as a message. So I feel like someone is going to give you a message very soon that you've kind of been waiting to hear from them, from a particular person. You've been waiting. Oh, gosh. Hold on just a second. Wow, you guys, that was an interesting little adventure right there in the middle of that reading. I threw away my incense a little too early. As you can tell, it is still on fire, but the ash was covering it, so I couldn't tell, and I threw it away too early. And so it burned a hole right through the plastic garbage bag. Luckily, it's a wire trash can, so I was able to get the cones back out because it just burned a hole and then they fell through the wire holes. Oh my goodness. So I feel like that is definitely a message for someone here, that there is a fire burning still, and you don't need to, because I threw it away too early. So I'm sensing that you're like letting something go too early. Like you're giving up on something before it's time, because you still have the fire and the passion there, but you feel like it's over with. Yeah. So I'm sensing that goes along with this romance and I still want to know about this heartbreak though. Spirit, what is this heartbreak for? Is it to do with, because you got pentacle, you literally have every single minor arcana right here. You have the pentacles, the swords, the cups, the wands. And let's look at that wands. This 8 of Wands is reversed. So there is change coming and you're resistant to it. In fact, there's huge change coming. But you're and I do feel a lot of resistance in this reading. Okay, let me figure out this energy real quick. So you've got money coming in, you've got heartbreak coming in, you've got romance coming in, but you're resistant to all of it. You guys, there's so much happening right now in your life. Like, it's like all these things are coming in. Okay, so wait. Okay, it's getting a little clearer here. You've got money coming, or you've come into some money and you're not sure what to do with it. I am sensing this heartbreak that's about to happen or has happened just recently. But I'm also sensing that you will receive a message from someone kind of like you, almost like a secret admirer, like someone that you had no idea had feelings for you, and they're going to, and I'm not sensing like a big proclamation of love for you, but like definitely an inclination that they have feelings for you. Um, I'm also sensing or feeling from spirit that you're resistant to a lot of this because of the overwhelmingness of it all. Okay, let's get some more messages, Spirit. Let's clear some of this up. What is coming for the collective that's tuning in right now? Okay, 10 of Cups. Happiness, lots of happiness. Familial happiness, like family. So you are, I do feel that this feels very specific for someone. So if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But I'm sensing that the person that you're waiting or that you're wanting to hear something from has a family. So if this is a unification of you and this person, then it will mean like a bigger family for you, which I have a feeling that's what you want. 7 of Cups. Yeah, look at all these options and possibilities. And I can tell that you fantasize about a lot of things, a lot of different things in your life, like all these, like I see almost these cups as like portals or timelines, different timelines that you could go down. And so you let your emotions go and mind wander down those pathways sometimes, I'm sensing, and you just kind of weigh like which ones feel good and which ones don't, and that kind of thing. It's like almost like a fantasy game in your head that you kind of play. I do sense though that it can feel overwhelming sometimes because of where your mind takes it. And just know that it links to your emotions, how you think about it. See, I think you think, and then your emotions, but really I'm sensing from you that it's the opposite. You feel a certain way towards one of these or several of these options, and so you let your mind go there. And so I'm getting from spirit that the ones that you like just naturally fantasize over and feel emotionally connected to are the ones that you need to look into. Okay. I also felt a little hesitancy there, like just because you're fantasizing about it doesn't mean it is necessarily the right thing for you. And that's why I chose the wording of you need to look into it. Like, is this right for you or is it not? Okay. And then we pulled the 4 of Cups. So some more cup. You got lots of cups in it. So your emotions are very high right now. I'm sensing a lot of just water emotions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. So I do feel like you're bored with where you're at in life. Mistress decided to come on in. And you're just kind of in contemplation right now. I do feel like you're still staring, you're still focusing a lot on the cups that are right in front of you, literally, like this guy's doing, whereas there's other opportunities that could be handed to you. However, you're not really paying attention here. Yeah. It's almost like you're disengaged, you're just bored, kind of apathetic to your situation. You know there needs to be change, but you're not sure which direction to go in. You've got all these possibilities. But there's obviously a union, why did I say reunion? Maybe it's someone from your past that's coming in, or someone that's already in your life that you've just been waiting on them to kind of say how they feel, you know. You've been the one holding back. And so, oh yeah, we got this card too. Okay, so there is some heartbreak here. I just want to know what it is, though. Tris is currently, get on out of here, is currently eating the cat food, which she should not be doing, and she knows better. Yes, you do. So maybe you are eating from somewhere that you shouldn't be eating from. Maybe you are giving into some temptations that you shouldn't be giving into. Okay. All right. We've got some more cards that just wanted to come on out. So let's see if that answers our heartbreak question. Page of Pentacles reversed. So you're, okay. Just go with it, Cassie. Just go with it. Okay, so the lofty vision and you're making no moves to it. In other words, the path you're on right now may not be the path to long-term success. It may get you short-term success, very short-term, but it is not the path to long-term success. I think my guess is that there are several energies in this reading right now, and that's why I'm feeling like different stories here. I'm feeling different timelines here. I feel like someone is very focused on, like gaining financial security. Someone's very focused on relationship things, but there's also this heartbreak. Okay, I just got a download from Spirit that this heartbreak is not to do with an actual relationship. It's to do with you, like yourself. It's almost like you've realized some things about yourself, or you've realized some things about your life that have caused this feeling of heartbreak in you, this feeling of loss or like sadness. Yeah, there's you. The good thing is you will rise again for sure. But I am sensing right now some of you are kind of just in this space of regret and suffering, and like, not woe is me, but like you're just in the feelings of heartbreak. Like you're in it. So it feels very suffocating. And then I feel like this is a different energy here of romance. So what I'm trying to say is that since there are so many different energies that I am feeling, only take what resonates with you. With these collective readings, you can only take what feels resonant with you. And if it doesn't, you just have to leave it, Even if it's like, well, that could happen, but if it doesn't feel right, then don't make it yours, When being in these readings, you have to discern what's your energy, what's resonating with you, and what to leave behind, especially collective ones, okay? All right, so Page of Pentacles. So someone here is moving along a path, and it has worked for you in the past, is what I'm feeling, but it's only gotten you short-term success, and then it's almost like you regress. So that's not, you're going to have to reflect and evaluate what needs to change and to have long-term success. And I have a feeling this has to do with career or, just heading towards your financial goals, that I'm almost feeling that you want the next thing to get it's like a get rich quick kind of thing. You want, at this point in your life, you're like, why do I not have the funds that I should have by now? I don't want to spend the rest of my life struggling to get, or and like always worrying about if I can pay for something, like always having to consider my financial situation in every single thing that I do. And it's exhausting. So here, I feel that desire in you to make moves in life to get you to where money is just not even a thing on your brain. It's like money's always there, and then you can worry about the other grand things of life. It's almost like I feel this like frustrated, like annoying nuisance thing for you, and you're starting to have this negative feeling towards money. But I think that's why we're going to have to really look at your financial vibration. And listen, I'm not one to sit here and go book a reading with me, but if you do want to look further into your financial energy, you can book a reading with me and we can dive into that a little bit deeper. That way you can know where to go with it and how you can change your energetic frequency to match what you're trying to desire, or what you are desiring, not trying to desire. We also have the Hanged Man here, which is gaining a new perspective. Yes. So this moving forward on the path you're moving is not going to get you what you want. Spirit is telling you to just surrender that, gain a whole new perspective, expand your mind and what you think will work, because you don't know all the solutions. You think you know them because that's your comfort zone and they've worked in the past, but Spirit is telling you that that is no longer, as you elevate, going to suffice for you. You are elevating too much for your current path to work. You're going to have to change something. Don't let that cause you anxiety or stress. This is not going to be a change that happens overnight. It's a slow, it doesn't have to be slow, but with you or some of you out there, I'm sensing a slow progression, because it needs to be in order for you to feel worthy of the awesome things that are coming in for you. Okay, I do believe that these are done now. Yes, they're total ash. Let me not make the same mistake. Okay. So the other card that came out was Judgment. So yeah, this is a time of reflection and really looking at yourself and judging whether how you are conducting your daily routines is what you feel good about. Like, do you feel good about how you go through every day? Now, I am feeling from Spirit to say that some of you don't feel good about how you conduct yourself because you are trying to follow this path still. You're still trying to do the old things, the old ways of doing things. And because you think if you just stay consistent with those, you'll get to where you're going. And this is Spirit saying that it's time to it's time to change. I know that wasn't the original message. Yeah, it's just that you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. There was a message there and it's kind of lost to me now. I don't know what happened. Okay, so let's keep going. Is there any more that Spirit wants to tell the collective? I'm getting to get a different set of cards here. Romance, of course. For those of you that are in a time of their lives where you would just like to understand your loves, your situation. Same thing with money, you know. Those of you that are like, I'm a good person. Why don't I have love in my life? You know, like I try my best. Like, why can't someone see that in me? So I am just getting a message from Spirit that you're looking too much on the outside. You're looking at others to validate you instead of you feeling it from the inside. We're working inside out, you guys. And I know it's hard to change the way you look at things when you've been doing things for so long. So let's get a message from Spirit. Celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. So that is a message from Spirit to say, cherish those in your life right now. Cherish those that you are your tribe, the people that, you know, you truly love and that matter the most to you. Take the time, you know, even if you're mad at them right now. Whoa. Goodness. An explosion of love. Okay. That is so interesting because the show I was watching last night, they were trying to find a clock. And then this morning I was watching a tarot reading, and in the background I could hear the tick, tick, tick of the clock. And now we have divine timing. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. So those of you that are waiting on this person to tell you, profess something to you, or those of you that are going through this heartbreak, believe in divine timing. Trust that everything is happening in the way that it needs to happen in order for you to gain the perspective that you need for your highest path. Okay. And then we have proposal. An offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. I told you. Someone is going to, and this may not mean a like, will you marry me? Even though it may be for someone. If someone is thinking that, if you've been in a relationship and you're like, I really feel like you're just like waiting on them to pop the question is what I'm feeling like. So there's an offer or proposal, an offer. So someone's going to offer something to you that comes as a surprise. So you can look forward to that. That's awesome. And look, make sure that you are in the receiving state here. So don't ignore this new offer or proposal. Be in the receiving mode. Okay. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. So those of you in a relationship or, you know, in any, even if you're single and you're dating and you're just starting to have other people's energies come into your life, just be sure that you are setting boundaries right away. Don't compromise your boundaries just because it's a beginning thing and you don't want to, ruin it from the start. That's not how it works. You have to show that person how to treat you. And so if you are ignoring your boundaries, that is a red flag. Okay? That means that you don't feel safe and you don't feel good enough to defend what you believe in. And so this one tried to turn over. So if that is happening, then that is a red flag and it needs to be addressed. Okay, there is some secrecy here. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. And I'm sensing that is this unseen thing here too. So Spirit, what is going on right now? What other messages do you have for us? Okay. All right, there's a wedding. Someone really is getting proposed to here. Oh my God, please. If this is you, please comment and just tell me what is going on. I want to know. What else do we got here? Dreams. Look to your dreams. So some of you are having vivid dreams lately. Pay attention. They hold all the answers you seek. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. And that's what I'm feeling two different energies here in love. One, like really you are like you're moving along in your love life. There is a commitment coming for you. I mean, and I'm sensing it's this family that you are uniting with, and just so there is a proposal coming here. That is amazing. And then there's some of you, I feel like some of you are dating right now. And, maybe some of the people that you are dating are not being super truthful, or they're putting up a facade to impress you. And I'm sensing that you have fallen for this before. And it's because they put out what they think you are going to really like and love. And so you fall fast and ignore all these red flags. So that's why Spirit wants you to listen and be discerning and really listen to, is this a red flag? Oh, this don't feel good. Oh, no. Should I forgive it because it's a new person? We'll have to see where it goes. No, you're so beyond that at this point of your life. Don't deal with that. No. And I know, I get it. You're like, oh, I don't want to miss out on someone just because they did this. No, you're at a point in your life where you know what to look for. You know what to avoid. Do not compromise what you believe in and ignore red flags. Don't do it. Okay? All right. Any other messages on love? I think those were the big messages, but apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So maybe there is someone here who needs to apologize, or someone needs to apologize, but I'm sensing you probably need to apologize for something. I'm not sure what here. So let's go back to tarot. And we're actually going to clear the tarot cards here. I'm going to clear these out, and we're going to, even though I want this to not take too much longer, but I just felt there was a lot of energy on the in fact, I'm just going to clear it all. Too much energy on the table here. So I'm going to shuffle my tarot. Animal cards are calling to me. My animals. Hey, buddies. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have in the animal world for us? I was doing stuff with my sister yesterday, and we were hanging around some cows, and it was just so cool. And it's like they were just staring at us. I need to look up what cows mean, man. We really connected with them. It's like they wanted to kiss us instead of getting food from us. So I feel like there's something there for us. Okay, well, that should be good. What animals would like to come forward here? We're going to get several because I feel several animals that want to come out here. All right. Okay. Any more? Okay. All right, so right away, butterfly. See, butterfly metamorphosis. You are definitely metamorphosizing. You are definitely transforming right now. Those of you tuning in, Pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. You are entering a phase of expansion and growth. So, butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Okay, and then kangaroo is here to tell us about a cycle. A 9-month cycle is at play. Your current, so I'm feeling the energy from the proposal people. So 9 months makes me think of pregnancy, but that doesn't necessarily have to mean a pregnancy. But and there are a lot of cycles that play in 9 months. It is a birthing cycle, so there may just be something new that's kind of in the womb right now, just kind of forming and about to be birthed. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backward. But I'm not thinking anybody here is going to move backwards. You're at a point in your life where you've elevated to a point where you can't go backwards. There's no way you could. And then we have giraffe, which reflection. Yeah. So there's definitely a feeling of needing to like really reflect on how things are going in your life right now. If you're facing a difficult situation, don't rush into making a decision. You're advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. Okay. And then we have the cougar for leadership. So you've come into your own power. You've come into your own power. Stop doubting it. So I'm sensing this fear of leadership because you've never allowed yourself to be a leader in the past because you were too scared of it. But you have started to think, you've started to head towards your dreams, and you realize you're going to have to be a leader. And with that decision of going towards your dreams, you've already decided to be. I think people look at leadership as telling people what to do, right? As leading others to go towards a common goal, okay? If you have a goal in mind that you're trying to reach, you will naturally take on this leadership role because you have to. Because you will. It's a natural progression to getting you to your dreams. Will you need to adjust how you do things here and there? Sure. It'll be a learning process, but that learning process should not be a reason not to do it. Okay? Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong. Use your power of intention. Be clear with your purpose and define where you're heading. Yeah. Because if you don't know where you're heading, how can you lead others to that as well? Seems like a very easy thing, right? You have to know exactly where you're heading in order to lead people to go there with you. And then there's some forgiveness that needs to happen here with the elephant with its trunk up. If you're feeling angry about the past, the elephant is what comes forward to ask you to discover your more vulnerable feelings behind the anger. You're being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. So usually when you have anger towards something, there is forgiveness that needs to happen. And look at why you're angry. Look at the hurt, because I'm also sensing there's a hurt. That's why the loss and sadness card came out earlier. There's some pain there. So and this forgiveness is for you so you can heal and move on and allow the space for those awesome things that are coming into your life. Okay? You guys, that was awesome. I'm going to stop there because I feel like you got what you needed. However, if you feel like you want to know more, you can book a personal reading with me and we can dive deeper into the energies that you're feeling if I didn't go deep enough into those. So I'm here for you to give you the guidance that your spirit team wants to give you. However, just know you are also capable of receiving messages from your team if you're willing to listen and be open to that. But I know it can be easier for some than others. I thought I felt something touch my left pinky toe, but there's nothing there. I do have animals in my house, so that's not a crazy thing. So I encourage you, if you want to hear more readings from me, to look at my YouTube page at Spiritual Teacher for You. I also post on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can book readings with me through Fiverr or Etsy. But you can also just send me a DM and we can figure out what works best for you, okay? So I will leave you there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Much love and light.